hella Dedge. I don't know if it's Dedge or if maybe Valeera was not the best pick. Maybe a lot of people picking melee assassins. Okay, well, I don't see 3 split pushers on both teams. I mean, honestly, this looks pretty normal to me. So far, it feels like Reddit is exaggerating a little bit.
Go forth and scourge this realm of life.
For the Sindori.
Lunara is a really good Valeera counter, though. Kind of unlucky they got a Lunara. Not gonna lie, that is kind of unlucky. This guy's name is Funkier Pants. What the hell? Any relation to Funky Pants? Or no? Is that like Funky Pants' uncle, or what's going on here? Funkier Pants?
I am the blade in the dark. Don't have enough energy.
Oh wait, never mind. Funky ends with Brewster. Why did I feel like Funky's name ended with Pants? I've just been seeing too many names ending in pants lately, I guess.
Let's cut forward.
You know, we got one person in each lane. People are actually soaking. There's not 3 split pushers.
To my aid.
QM actually looking kinda normal for once. Alright, enjoy your deadlock. Death Frost sounds good.
Yeah, that'll cause some damage. Swift and silent. I told you to watch your back.
Heroes, gather together and earn my favor.
Reddit theory disproven? Well, this is only one game, so I don't think we can disprove it. Sample size too small. But I do think Reddit is over-exaggerating. I think Reddit is pretty good at over-exaggerating, if nothing else. Hey, glad to hear it, Death Frost.
For the Sindora.
Holy shit!
Swift and
Found their
silent.
team. Somehow I'm still alive. Oh, it's 5v4. We should roll them now. If I didn't die, we should do business.
No one messes with the devil.
Well done, loyal sir. Be mad healing. Keep at it. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, I played Deadlock again. There's a good chance. Yeah, there's a good chance I'll try it again. For me, I do kind of want Deadlock to
The choice is simple.
fix their fundamental thing. Like, I feel like the fundamental thing with Deadlock is they made a game that's so difficult that casuals won't try it. If I see them making good
Let's
efforts
cut forward.
or making good progress towards becoming a more casual friendly game, or like just less unbelievably complicated, I'd definitely be down to play some more.
Thanks, friend.
Man, you don't even have to cloak with Valeera. You can quick matches. Go next to them and just spam Q until they die.
The shadows part. I'll stop.
Uh-oh.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
Good thing it's fake damage. Johanna, most popular QM hero? That's really surprising, yeah. That's kind of crazy. Look at my damage, dude. I go on her for 1 second, I can like take out 90% of her life. And she hits me like 5 times. She can't even take out the last 10% of my life.
Keep at it. I'll be back in a minute. Not enough energy.
Hello. Goodbye, Valeera, #1 hero in quick match. The deadliest hero around. It's not just because of cloak. I mean, she does a lot of damage to people that are alone, and there is a lot of people that are alone in quick match. And also, there tends to be like no healer or no tank in quick match, which makes things easier for the melee assassins.
Time for you to die.
What up, Rolls? Welcome back.
For the Sindori.
Grow tired of squabbling. Gather tribute.
Hey, my team's on.
My field.
You guys spoke too soon. There's a bloodbath out there. Holy bloodbath. This minion change is just so weird though. I don't really get why. I really want to know why they put the minion change in the game. You know, I'm so curious. I so want to know the reason why they made the change. What makes Deadlock so complicated, do you think? Well, Deadlock is basically, first of all, it's basically Dota, right? And Dota, I don't think I have to like explain that one. Dota is the most complicated MOBA, and it has been for a very long time. Made by Ice Frog, so of course it's gonna be like Dota. So you're taking the by far the most complicated MOBA with all of its complicated MOBA mechanics, and then you're blending it into a shooter. So not only do you have the Dota MOBA mechanics that takes people hundreds of hours to understand. You know, there's a well-known saying about Dota where it's like, you don't even play Dota until you have over 200 hours. Before that, you're not even playing the game. You're just learning random shit. So, very complicated MOBA baseline. Combine it with a shooter, and that means that's like a whole, that combination, in my opinion, exponentially makes the difficulty harder. Because in a MOBA, like in HOTS right now, or Dota, even if I'm bad, right? Even if I'm bad, I click this giant, I attack the giant. I click the minion, I attack the minion. I right-click a hero, I attack the hero. You know, and that's pretty easy. You could just click on something. I might be bad, I might not be able to kill the other hero, but I can at least see myself attacking him over and over just with the auto attacks, just from right-click. But when it's when it's a shooter, you don't even have that. It's basically like a MOBA, but you have to aim for every auto attack. And if you don't aim well, your auto attack doesn't even hit. And that just adds the whole shooting, aiming complexity on top of the MOBA complexity. That's like the main two things. Just the combination of those two, I think, makes for the hardest game that that I can remember that's been made. That's a PvP game.
Help me recruit these mobs.
And there's other stuff too. So Ice Frog, the guy that is making Deadlock, he actively wants it to be a harder game. He's adding skill mechanics. So, you know, just what I said already is already by far the most complicated PvP game. But there's more than that. For example, the movement. There is very specific movement patterns in the game, and the movement is complicated. It is skill-based movement. You know, it's like bunny hopping, but on crack. There's velocity in the game. There's a specific way you have to dash, and if you dash, you move faster. But if you dash and then jump, you move even faster. But if you dash and then jump and then slide, you move even faster. So there's like a whole sequence of movement commands that you have to master to even be able to move properly. And they keep adding to that too. Yeah. Where I pieced out was when they added not only that, but they added like this wall hopping thing on top of that. So now it's like you're literally gotta be a ninja to even move optimally in that game. It's like you're dash, hop, slide, wall jump number 2. If you wall jump this way specifically, it doesn't use a stamina. So if you want to be competitive, you gotta master this specific wall jump. You gotta input up, down, side, B, jump, just to save 1 stamina. Because for some reason, this specific wall jump doesn't eat your stamina. At the end of the jump, you have to throw a heavy punch, and then you'll be able to barely reach the ledge, and this way you can jump 1 up without using stamina. It is insane. It's crazy. The complexity in the game at the high end is unlike any other game. I think Deadlock is the hardest game I've ever seen in my life. The complexity is like crazy high. And I feel like there's no reason for it to be that high. Because that's gonna turn off casual players. Like, I understand why he's doing it. You know, it's cool. It's really cool. It appeals to hardcore players.
Not enough energy.
It's like more skill expression, but it is so crazy hard that I feel like it's not worth it, because you're just gonna lose too many casual audience. Like, if I'm a casual and I see anything like that, I feel like I'm like, oh, screw that. You know, it's gonna be 1,000 hours before I can even be any good at this game. I'm not even touching it. Like, that's how I would feel if I was a complete casual. So I feel like that's why I would like to see them make it easier, because I feel like that part is really dangerous for the health of the game. I sound like a bronzy that doesn't know how to climb. I got like the 3rd highest rank in Deadlock when they had ranks, which is not bad. I was like, so it was high diamond. I was equivalent of high diamond in Deadlock. You know, so like GM, Master, Diamond. I got to about high diamond in Deadlock. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. You know, high diamond is one of the lowest ranks that I have ever gotten in a game where I was seriously trying to rank up. I can usually get to GM. I couldn't get to GM in Deadlock, because to get to GM in Deadlock, your aiming has to be FPS Pro level, and I just am not a FPS Pro. I don't play those kind of games. But yeah, it was so complicated. It was crazy. I used to play a lot with Psalm as well, right? Psalm played a ton of Deadlock, way more than me. And I remember he was just sitting there, like, in the practice, You're just sitting there practicing how to jump on a wall for like 10 hours. And even Sam couldn't keep up with like the pros. Like he couldn't keep up with the pros because he didn't fully play the game for a living, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm watching Sam like practicing how to jump on a wall for 10 hours. And even that's not enough to keep up with the pros. I was like, nah, like even for me that was too much time investment. I'm like, I can't be bothered to sit here and just practice jumping on every wall on the map so I can move a little faster. I was like, you know, there's cool complexity and then there's tedious complexity, and it went way into the tedious part. Even I couldn't be bothered at that point. That's just too crazy. Game's changed a lot since you played? Yeah. I think all the bunny hopping stuff is still in the game. But they did remove a lane, so I think they're on the right track. I think they realized they need to reduce complexity at least a little bit. I don't think they've reduced it enough, but they're on the right track, so if they reduce it some more, I'm definitely down to check it out again. It is a really good game. I think Deadlock is a really good game. At its core. That was such a normal quick match game. That was so normal, actually. Nobody crazy split pushing. We had a healer. They had a healer.